Happy holidays!
What's going on, everybody? We are back with another themed Christmas tree idea. In the past, we've made a couple different themed Christmas trees, and we thought we would do a new one this year.
Like a Halloween theme.
That's right. And since we've been doing everything Ghostbusters lately, we were like, hey, let's do a Ghostbuster themed Christmas tree.
Yeah, we did a Nightmare Before Christmas and we did a Grinch Who Stole Christmas tree, and they turned out awesome and so much fun. If you guys haven't checked those out, definitely go look. But today, something strange happened.
That's right.
We went to our neighborhood market and we picked up some fun themed Stay Puft Marshmallows.
We just bought some marshmallows and then from the store, and we started to eat them, but we didn't eat them fast, so the marshmallows just took over our whole tree.
They did. I don't know what's going on. They're up to no good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're trying to break our Christmas bulbs. And are they opening up some of your presents?
There's all kinds of stuff going on here, as you can see in the background, but we're excited to show you guys our process of how we did this.
And since Hasbro sent us a couple boxes of the Plasma Series Mini-Puffs, what did we do with those?
We made s'mores.
S'mores!
Have a marshmallow contest.
Well, Hasbro sent us a couple packages of the Plasma Series Mini-Puffs, and the ones that you can change out the heads for different faces.
Shake 'em like
What we really did is we made some molds, and we're going to show you guys exactly what we did.
That's right. I think when Chris and I were around 4 years old, we were probably making mud pies in our backyard. Harrison's learning how to make silicone molds.
Yes.
What a life.
The silicone and mold release has gone to his head, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we show him what we did?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. So the first step of making our Ghostbuster Mini-Puff Christmas tree theme this year is we're going to make a mold, Harrison. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's really cool is this little Mini-Puff box came with 3 different figures, and you can adjust the arms, and it has the 6 different heads with the different facial expressions, and you can remove the heads and put them on. What's that one, Harrison?
Is he sticking
What's
his
another
tongue
one?
out?
And then in.
Okay.
Woo. Like a ghost. Angry.
Angry, yeah.
Happy.
Happy. Ooh, he kind of looks like he's mischievous, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what mischievous means?
A little sneaky.
A little sneaky. Do I know someone else who likes to be a little mischievous sometimes?
The trick rabbit.
The Tricks Rabbit.
Yeah.
So the idea is to make 3 different molds of the bodies once we do the arm positions we like, and then we'll do the heads, and then we'll make a bunch of them, we'll glue the heads on, and then we can attach them to our Christmas tree.
Like silicone.
That's right. To do the silicone, we actually had some leftover Mold Star. It's the slow stuff, so we'll have to wait till tomorrow to use it. We've got our mold release. We've got some rice to measure off how much we need to use. Oh, we're not gonna eat this rice. We've used this in mold making before.
And when you say wait till tomorrow, you just mean it's gonna cure.
So to make all the little mold housings, what Daddy did is he took some old pieces of PVC or some couplings. I cut them in half and I sanded them and then made them the size that we need for the guy to fit down in there.
He's trapped.
Yeah, he's gonna be trapped in the mold.
Yeah, and the idea is we'll just glue it into place with either some double stick tape or some hot glue gun, and then we can mix our mold and pour it in there.
Guess what? I think I have a problem of when we pour it in, it's gonna go like that.
Hey, it might do that.
It's like
So-
this.
I think we're using a little hot glue on the sides. Do you think that'll work real good? Well, hopefully it does. If not, we're in trouble.
So the first thing we need to do is hot glue these pieces together so that the silicone doesn't come out. Now see how, squeeze it a little bit, squeeze it. Whoa, there you go. Keep
You're
going.
doing it, babe.
Squeeze. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta measure out how much silicone we need, right?
Like the zoo.
Yeah.
I like the zoo.
Okay. Like the zoo.
we measure
Is there
the
silicone at the
animals.
zoo?
Oh, measure the animals?
Like measure the animals. Like if you go in an aquarium and you see penguins, and on the wall there's different sizes. Measure them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Especially if you're gonna make a mold of a penguin. Before we glue this down to our plate here, let's get our heads in there. Can you dump rice just right in the middle of here for me? And once it looks like it's almost over the heads, go ahead and stop, okay? Woo! Or use your hand to kind of push the rice around.
I say that enough.
Okay. So that's pretty good. That gives us a good idea of how much silicone we should mix. We'll take one of our cups. Now we can pull out our stuff now, because we can glue that down. Take out all of our little Mini-Puft heads. You can put them in there. I'll get another cup.
So I don't lose them.
Yep. All right, now, can you hold the cup for Daddy? We're gonna try to pour the rice
I'll
into.
do a little clapping. I'll do a little clapping. Oh, sorry. And bring us some pudding.
Bring us some pudding. Now we just give ourselves a little mark, and that's how we know how much to mix. I've actually never used this gluing method before. I've always made a box or screwed it together. So this will be a first for me. Hopefully it doesn't leak all over the place. I'll blame it on Harrison though if it does. Normally I would do clay because I can see the glue blob that's getting created.
Yeah.
That's my only
issue
with doing it like this. I probably should have glued these all down first before I put the side walls down, but hey, this is kind of a shotgun.
And it doesn't
mold
have
making.
to, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect by any means.
All right, so now we gotta put the housing on here. So we have all our pieces all glued down. So the next thing to do is to put some mold release in our thing so that our silicone doesn't stick to our sides. So let's squirt it on
boy,
here.
Harrison. Woohoo!
It doesn't smell good.
It's oil, that's why I think.
Lightly brush it around the edges, and what you're doing is you're just making sure that all that oil is smeared around. There you go, try to do it on the side walls in here. We should be fine because the plastic's pretty smooth on all this stuff. But yeah, that just kind of gets all that, it's like Vaseline and oil in a spray basically.
Not on the outside, baby. Not on the outside. We gotta touch that.
All right.
Crazy kid.
So let's mix our silicone. This has been sitting around for a while, so I need you to stir it up real good. Hold on to the bucket lid right here and stir. Yes. Stir. It's like stirring tar.
Cauldron creep.
The cauldron creep.
Just kidding.
No,
It's Christmas, by the way.
tell me when it reaches that first line.
Okay, Daddy.
That much. That much.
All right.
Blue.
Yeah. Tell
Well,
Daddy
where's the next?
this line right here. See it? All right. Thanks, buddy. You can be my little measuring. Think that's good?
Yes.
I know it's kind of tough to stir,
There you go.
but you want to stir it real good and real slow.
This is like authentic Awesome or Pop Kids.
Yeah.
But this is like the real stuff.
Like it's authentic.
Authentic, yeah.
Okay, so the trick with this, Harrison.
Do I have to put my hand like that?
No. It's not like slime. You don't want that on your skin.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it, baby.
Yeah, it's not gonna burn or anything, but it's not good for your skin to touch this stuff. So you're gonna pour it real slow. It's kind of like slime.
Yeah, but that's.
Look at it. We're burying the
Are we trapping him?
marshmallow man. Hopefully we got the hot glue good enough on the sides. Otherwise, It might leak out.
Air
You're doing a
bubbles
good
are
job,
coming.
son. Thank you for helping Daddy.
Air bubbles straight ahead. Like, kind of like icebergs.
Just think, Harrison. Mommy and Daddy learned this stuff in our 30s. You're 4 and you're learning this stuff. So just think of all the things you're going to learn by the time you're in your 30s.
So I kind of tap the side a little bit to get some of these air bubbles to come out. But another thing you can do is take this pencil, pop all the air bubbles. You just have to tap them. Just tap them.
Just
Tap
put
a little air
There's a
bubble.
big air bubble right there.
Yeah,
Can you
get
get
an
that
air
one?
bubble, big one. There you go.
Good job.
Good job, buddy. It'll go away. This one's gonna go on the heads. So I need you to, again.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
I'm gonna give you the cup.
Go real slow, Harrison.
You're doing really good, buddy.
filling the holes. So this is molds and it's ready already.
That hot glue gun really stuck.
That's a good thing. Ta-da!
All right, so now that we have everything all cut, you can see our nice jagged cut.
Why do you cut it jagged instead of straight down?
That way it kind of goes together a little bit better. Some of the molds I've done in the past where I cut it straight, it was always harder for me to get rid of that seam on the side. So this just kind of helps lock it into place.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna put a rubber band on this,
Okay.
kind of keep it closed. I'm also using these outer shells to still hold it, and then that way if I tap on it with something to get all the air bubbles out, you're not banging on the silicone. Are you ready to mix some plaster?
Yeah.
We got a scale here. It's gonna show us how to do our mixture, okay?
Are you sure there's a scale in there somewhere?
It's got a little bit of dirt on it. We're gonna put this cup on there, and then we're gonna zero it out. So push that black button. Can you pour some water in here slowly until it says 6? Don't touch the other cup because then I won't be able to. Here, buddy. You can hold this cup, just hold it in the air. Up in the air. Whoa, that's like 9. Now we gotta go back over in here. Son!
I thought you need.
Son, we want to stop at 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Count to 6, babe.
Keep going, a little bit more. Keep doing, a little bit more. A little bit more. Ooh, perfect. You know what? Normally we'd use cold water because it gives us a little more time. This is warm water, so we'll have to work a little bit faster.
Oh boy.
This is some USG 20-minute casting plaster that we've had for years, ever since we were making skulls back in the day. And that's why we're using this. We're just using this up. See this little cup?
Yeah.
Take one of these cups and sprinkle a little bit in there. We're supposed to go slow with this and let it kind of dissolve by itself, but because we have a little guy helping, we're just going to get this done and over with.
Is that
Okay, careful. Do just a little bit more. Yeah, do another one.
trying to yellow that?
That's perfect. Keep stirring it. Make sure we get all the lumps out. And again, like what I would do, sometimes whenever I would do the skulls, I would just slowly sprinkle a little bit in there and then use my hand to make sure that there was no clumps and stuff. But again, because there's so little amount of stuff, I'm not too worried about it. All right, I think you did pretty good. All right, so now let's see if you can pour it inside the leg holes. Okay?
Maple.
Yes.
I can do it. Daddy,
Okay,
I
do
can
it. Do it. Let's do it. Go slow. Wow, buddy. That's impressive. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Wow, buddy. That's awesome. You did really good. Okay, make sure you're doing it over the hole. Keep going. You gotta kind of work quick, buddy, because that stuff gets thick pretty fast.
Oh boy.
Do that one now? You think that's funny, huh?
It's very chunky. Is that because it's getting
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, Harrison, too much, honey.
We're gonna fill one of the heads up.
That one.
See all those little air bubbles coming up to the top, son? Those are little air bubbles that would be in the little marshmallow man's tummy. You ready to pop these things out of the mold? All right, let's do this.
Okay, so what I like about these is it just cracks like a shell.
Now, a lot of the definition in arms and little hands might not turn out because we're using plaster. If we were to use resin or something like that, it would be a lot stronger. But we have plaster. This is what we're using.
Yep.
Now, you gonna open it up? Whoa.
Woo, boo.
Now,
Whoa,
carefully pop them out.
Careful. Oh,
All
good
right.
job.
What do you think?
The orange work good.
Yeah.
Hey, that one turned out not too bad.
I know. I was going to say.
Now his thumbs are missing, like I was saying, and then you can see where the edge of the silicone isn't perfect. But what's nice about this, look, you can just take a razor blade and trim that off, and you can also
break it off. Like,
scrape away that seam. So we'll be able to make these real nice.
it's like broken whipped cream. What I like is it just breaks out like a shell.
So Daddy will shave down one of these so that it'll just go on when we glue it with some great stuff or super glue or something. Now we just have like 50 more to go, right? Should we make 50?
Yeah.
Or 100?
No.
Too many.
Okay, we'll just do 50.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
50 or less.
How about 30?
Okay. We'll do
25?
30. The next thing is we're going to be adding the little red ribbon to his hat. And for that, I stole some of Gina's ribbon from the present box.
Yes. Thank you, yard sales.
So I cut them in like little 1-inch pieces, cut them a little thinner, and then Harrison and I bent them in half like this. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of glue.
Just a drop.
And, yep, just like that. And then I'm going to take one of these ribbons and I'm going to put it right on there like that and just give it a light touch like that. Can you place the ribbon?
Okay, don't touch the glue.
Try to go right in the middle on top of it.
Yep. Very good. Harrison and I have been painting our marshmallow guys. You can see I've been doing the hats and the faces. Harrison likes his super toasty. Mine are still
Look at
soft.
this one.
His are extra crunchy.
Whoa.
But he's doing a great job. I even like your little cheeks on there.
That's
He
awesome.
was texturing with a paper towel and everything. So that was great. But what I've been doing is I've been just taking a couple of different brushes. So I've got an angled brush right here, which I really like to use. And then this one is super great for the eyeballs. The one he's got is good for doing like the little extra details and stuff like that. But so I've just been taking just a little bit, and this is just like a deep dark blue. I think I'm red right here. I think this is true red. And a little drop for that. You really don't need a lot of paint. So I'm just doing the bare minimum. Just on the end of my brush, taking and then going over like that because I'm trying not to get a lot of paint on my brush. Because when I come around, I want to do just right in there and just give it a sweep of a line right underneath there. And if I had a ton of paint on there, I'd be getting paint all around the hat.
You're probably getting really good at this now.
Oh
now that
yeah.
You've done so many.
Yeah. It's still hard because it's such a tight little squeeze. Oh, see, Harrison, you bumped me, you little rascal.
Yeah.
But that's okay because Chris has a trick.
Oh yeah, we could just use a razor blade to scrape that off
Yeah.
there.
And he'll just go and it'll be gone. This little guy needs a red tongue. And I kind of like angled brushes better. I feel like it does better lines.
It's nice that we don't have to paint the little apron thing or whatever, the little sailor thing.
Oh
that's
my
on
goodness, I'd be like, nope, not happening. Or we would have only done 10 marshmallow men instead of 50.
Gina thought we were gonna make.
Yeah, I thought we were making like 20. The fun thing about doing the eyes is you can do them going left, going right, some going up, some going down. You can have them kind of going in a little bit.
Which way are you gonna do this one?
I don't know. I'll surprise you. Yes, you can
can
have
have 'em
the eyes going
crazy.
crazy. You want me to do some crazy eyes? Let's see if I can do it
Do
backwards.
one up.
Do one up. Let's see.
And do one down.
Dang, you
See
did
what
that
a
pretty
nice
good.
circle that is? Yeah, and I'm doing
And
it
upside
backwards.
down.
Upside down, yeah.
Help me get this off.
This guy's smiling, so I'm just gonna be normal and just. There you go. Now he's got some eyes. Go very slow. Oh, good job. The other eye. Okay, he's got some very.
Here, let me see.
He's getting close to the heat. Whoa. Oh, that's too scary. That's frightening.
Let me see. Let me see
Oh my
him.
gosh, you can't black out his whole eye. Oh my gosh, now he looks marshmallow possessed.
He's preparing for the coming of Gozar. I just finished this. This was just a bunch of scrap pieces of plexiglass that I chopped up and created this little shape. The size of this is like a 6" by 8" because what I did is I measured this bag of marshmallows.
Ooh, check those out.
Harrison, Mommy, and I went to like 2 or 3 Walmarts looking for these marshmallows, and we finally found them, didn't we?
Yeah. And there's some little marshmallows and some big marshmallows. These ones are even cuter than these ones.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Which one are we going to use today, Dad? Are we going to use the big one?
Yes, we're gonna use the big one.
Nice.
So this arm length is so that I can just stick it into the Christmas tree and wire it somehow. But the plexiglass should work pretty good with putting a light behind it. So we'll see how it works. So the first thing that we want to do, Harrison, is you're gonna empty out all these marshmallows.
Yeah, can I eat some? Am I gonna dump it in the bowl?
Woohoo.
The whole thing?
Yep.
Sure. This is kind of making me want to make some Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, yeah. Or a s'more.
Maybe you can sneak one in there. You gonna do Chubby Bunny? Can you say Mini-Puft? Now that we got all the marshmallows out of the bag, can you slide it on here?
There you go.
There you go, buddy.
Woohoo.
All right.
Nice. Look at that.
Perfect. I drilled a couple little holes in places where we can wire some of our marshmallow men.
Hey, that was a good idea.
And you can see that what I've done is I just have a little bit of twisty tie wire. So just cut a little piece of the wire and then I wrap it as tight as I can around his little arm. I know that you can see the wire, but that was the fastest, easiest way to deal with
I don't think
that.
it's so bad. And then you can kind of disguise it with the Christmas tree branches, right?
Yeah. And so then the idea, if you hold this, is to stick it through here.
Nice. Have them fall out of the bag.
Yeah, and so what I'll do is I'll wire these guys all together and we'll shove a little bit more marshmallows in there and then we'll go put it in the tree and see how this looks. So one more thing that we're gonna try to do, Harrison, is we have a couple LED lights. This is one out of one of Mommy's blow molds, and then this one's just an LED floodlight. Now we're gonna use LEDs so they don't get hot. If we can attach this somehow to the inside,
Ooh, that's very bright.
yeah, it'll act as our star for our tree.
Well, that's gonna do it for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed watching the process of making our Stay Puft Mini Marshmallow Men. We hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. And if you guys want to do a little extra detail, don't forget to burn one of those marshmallow scented candles. Happy holidays, everyone.